Yesterday, I really didn't want to go run, but I did make the commitment to myself. I promised myself that I was going to go get my run in. And I did get delayed getting out because work definitely has to take precedence sometimes. And yesterday was one of those times. So I did get delayed and I didn't get out for probably 45 minutes or more after I wanted to. But I did it. I really didn't want to. I had no motivation to get it done. It was cold. It was windy. It's getting darker in the afternoons or early evenings earlier, and I want to. But I told myself, I promised myself that I was going to do it because health is one of my top 5 core values. So I went out, I got everything, and I got it done. And I got calls on the way. I got kind of hassled on the way, but I still did it. I still got it done. And maybe hassled isn't the best word for it. Um, I got I was questioned on what I was doing, and I just wanted to get there. And then the conversation switched to uh, some other stuff, and all I wanted to do was focus on getting my run done. And it was one of these things where I just didn't want any other deterrents. I was not in the best headspace for no good reason other than just it was late in the day and I was tired, and I just wanted to get it done. And I wanted to get it. I wanted to get it over with. Really, that was kind of my mentality. It's not so much I want to get it done. I want to get done and past it. Right. That was the whole goal, was to run, fulfill that promise to myself, and then get out. That's just where I was, and I felt pretty decent throughout. And then my stomach started to hurt on this run, and I was going to add on just a little bit, and I already had over 30 miles this week, so I didn't need to. And I knew that, but then my stomach started to hurt last mile, and I don't know why, and I think it still hurts the day after. So I don't know what's going on just yet, but I decided not to tack on the extra mile, which is probably a good thing because boy, my stomach hurt all last night. And it was pretty much just lay there and have some pain, get up, have pain, eat something, have pain, whatever. I got sleep, so hopefully it's better. But I had a little something this morning and it feels a little weird. So maybe I paid the price for running, or maybe it's something else. Who knows? But I got it done, and I got to say that I'm proud that I was able to, you know, keep that promise to myself. So accountability, I made a promise to myself. I kept it to myself. Vulnerability, I just didn't want to. I really didn't want to. I really haven't been running on the trails much at all in the past year or more. Too hot, too cold, too busy, whatever. And it was a mental hurdle. I talked about that yesterday, where it's a 20-minute drive away to get to the trail, and there's 2 different highways I have to go on, and go out a country road, and there's a lot of traffic at times, and it's cold or it's rainy or whatever this time of year, and you're not wearing a lot of clothes, so it's cold until you warm up. Um, then I did, I always do. I start cold and I'm nice and warm by the end, and then you're cold again afterwards, but you're in your car and you can turn the heat on, so it's okay. But that's what I deal with all the time, and it's such a mental hurdle when you haven't done it much. Like, it was when I was running it 2 or 3 times a week, no big deal. I mean, you might be like, "Oh man, it's cold today," but you're so used to it, you don't care. Getting back on the horse, so that's tougher, and that's what I'm trying to do. I went running on New Year's Eve on the trail, which was a nice day. It was in the 40s, and then today or yesterday, it was low 30s. almost freezing. And in some areas, I think in the valleys, it probably was 32 degrees. I mean, it was chilly. It was chilly, and you know, I don't know, it was good, and I didn't have the excuse that I had from Tuesday. Tuesday was just super super muddy, and I had to go slow. Today I didn't have an excuse, or yesterday I didn't have an excuse because the trails, while still muddy, they weren't nearly as muddy, so I had to keep moving. And I'm like, well, did I give myself something because of that? My stomach wasn't used to me running intensely for that long out on a trail, because there's a difference. I mean, I've done recently even an hour and a half on the treadmill, and that's harder in some ways because I don't stop and I go at a faster clip than I do on a trail, so I'm not going up hills. But I was running up some of the hills as best I could. I didn't make it up any of them all the way, but I did do pretty decent, and maybe I just overdid it. Not going to stop me, not going to deter me from going again. We got some major snow coming tomorrow, maybe even tonight. So it'll be several days before I get back out there. But again, I'm glad I got it done. This is the first thing I'm doing in the morning after waking up, so I'm a little tired. You see me yawn. I still need a journal. This is, like I said, this is the first thing I've done, so I didn't do any of my daily activities. Stomach's still a little weird, so I don't know about working out today. I might have to take the day off and just let the stomach recover. I don't know. This is the norovirus. Like the start of it, just pain. Although it's weird because normally you'd be running to the bathroom, but no idea. Or just some leftover remnants from yesterday's painful run. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. But I'm so proud that I did it. As even though my stomach kind of messed up today, I'm still proud that I said I was going to do it. I promised myself, and I held up that promise, because I've done that in the past many, many times where I made this promise, I made this commitment to myself, and then I didn't go through with it. And I don't like doing that. And I don't think I realized how damaging it is to make a promise to yourself and then not keep it. Your body remembers that. Your mind remembers that. And then you're calling BS on yourself. Are you really going to do it? Because, last time you said you were going to and you didn't. It knows it. So I have to work on building up those commitments. Just like I do with work every single day. I write down some stuff I need to get done, and then I start going through them all. And I'm not sure I need to get them all done, but I'm working on that list. That's my primary thing. Same thing here. I maybe don't write them down, but I do make a commitment myself to get a workout in, or, today's a run day. Got to get my run in. So same thing. But let's go get it.